Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Uncle Lander and this is Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition Vanguard Paragon modded playthrough. On the last episode, what did we have managed to do on the last episode? We have managed to clean up the entire Pharaohs, pretty much figure out the Thorian. We figure out that Liara can help us read the cipher. We also have managed to have a conversation with everybody on the ship about what happened in Pharaohs. So right now, on the agenda, we're simply gonna go to the Citadel and try to complete as many side quests over there as possible and find all the keepers, because my next path would be going for Vermeer. But anyway, like I said, Vanguard, full Paragon, no Renegade, level 58, 533 points of health, and my Vanguard build is ever so slightly different because I have decided that I'm gonna ignore pistol shotguns and I'm gonna go for assault rifles. So my build is Assault Training, Lift, Warp, Assault Rifles, Nemesis, Charm, Inspector Training is currently maxed out, Tactical Armor at 11, Throw at 10, and Barrier and Intimidation is at null. It's not touched, it's not done anything about it. So, without further ado, let's go to the Citadel because we need to probably buy some, we need to get some legalities from over there. We need to get some licenses. Even Exogeny Facility, Geth Incursions, Gareth Doctocelian, Anomalies, Strange Transmissions, Vermeer, but first Citadel. Oh yeah, even before the Vermeer is gonna happen, we're gonna go to the asteroids X57. But that's gonna happen right before Vermeer, because it is basically, I think it's like the best way to approach this. And the later I'm gonna do the X57, the better it's actually gonna be for me, because it basically has a guaranteed chance to get like the best Omni tool in the entire game, period, and also the best, probably also a chance to get like one of the best armors. I'm sure gonna check if I can get a better armor for Tali. This Tali is gonna become my permanent member of the team. Who can I take? Again, Tali and I guess Liara. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. It's only Citadel, and we're only gonna look for the keepers and the shops.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Okay, so we stepped right out of here. Strange. So I think I'm gonna get that keeper first. There we go. And this is why I decided to like go for keepers the very last thing, because right now keepers give me over 1,000 experience and a bunch of money. Which actually, check how much money I have. Almost 6 million credits. So I could say that I'm pretty much stacked. And it seems like I can level up. Okay, Liara's gonna get the point, and Tali's gonna get the point in the first aid. But before I'm even gonna enter, I'm gonna save, because elevators tend to crash my game for some reason. So I better be safe than sorry.
After years of poor economic performance, Exogeny has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for Exogeny. Exogeny stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Alright, welcome back at CSEC. So, with the CSEC we're gonna check the armory. Because I might get the HMW-10s. I might also get a new license, and there's also a keeper over here.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Enjoy. You don't have the HWS. You have 7s still. So I guess I need to buy the license and then I can buy it for somebody else. There we go. Grenade upgrade. That is exactly what I need. That's number 9. I still need number 10. But besides that, can't really say that I see anything of significant interest from you, mister. She's having a scissor in a closed build. Ugh. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. Before I'm gonna puke. I cannot. I'm sorry. I just cannot stand the scissor. It's just not my favorite. I think I have saw pea shooters with a bigger fire rate and fire in stopping power. Game. There we go. Com terminal with average decryption. It still says person of interest. Helena Blake, even though I have already talked with Helena Blake and I already solved her quest line. I mean, to me it's a free decryption, it's free experience, so why should I not use it? Alright, there goes another keeper. We only have 2 more levels
Your velocity has been relative zero.
to get when it comes to this game.
Prepare to receive docking umbilicals.
So there's not really a lot to do anymore. And Tali got stuck. Right, I hope that's every single one of the keepers in the CSEC section. This is gonna make a hard save of the game. Also a reminder for everybody that this episode, like every single other, is recorded live during my Twitch streams on channel twitch.tv/UncleLander. Come and say hi. Playing variety of video games, marathons, charity events, and so on. Let's see, ward location. Where could I go? Maybe let's start with the medical clinic, because I need to visit shops anyway. I can already see that keeper. Actually, how much do I require for the next level up? Okay, a significant amount. Yes, that is definitely a significant amount of things. Can I get a keeper over here? No, that's just a bunch of doctors. Can we see if I can get a kinetic buffer from her?
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Of course. No, you don't. You only have medical interfaces. I'm gonna get that one. I need kinetic buffers. I need mods that can basically reduce my cooldown even more, but give me shields. That would be great. Let me check down below. Is that's gonna take me to... Yeah, that's back to CSEC, and we don't need to do that. Keeper is... Now this keeper has been scanned, so that means I can move a little bit forward, because that's gonna take me to Presidium. I'm gonna visit the Presidium a little bit later. Technically speaking, I could go to the Flux right now, because it is technically along the way. See if there are any keepers over here. Actually didn't know that this is a reflective window. The more you know, I guess. Yeah, female shepherd actually has some lively moves in comparison to the male shepherd. I was really expecting to see the male shepherd moves, you know, because laughs, jokes, etc. Alright, that's another keeper. Because the memes. I see a green. That's most likely gonna be a vendor. And I also see a keeper over there. I think that the mod that's supposed to mark the keepers for me doesn't really work. Which is fine. I can find them on my own. It's just gonna require a little bit of looking in the corners more than usual.
Welcome back, Earth Clan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Crossfire shotguns, medium armor Turian, that's a Predator, and it cost me 310,000. And you have like no licenses, no nothing. You have nothing for Warriors. You have Omni Tool, but that's Fiverr, and I don't need Fiverr. I might take that medium armor Turian Predator because I'm considering getting Garrus for the final missions of the game. So I'm gonna accept that. Okay, so that's it over here. There's also Merlin's favorite famous shop, but he's not gonna be so pleased to see us. Yes, human.
You
What
need
did
something, yes?
Yes.
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Okay, let's check if we can get some for Quarians. Krogan, that's thermal armor. Turian Titan 9, that's 8. Quarian Liberate there. No. No, I already have Phoenix 9 on her, so...
Oh, you will be pleased.
So that's not really gonna help me. Oh, Geth Armory license. That is good. That is very good. Besides that, nothing else. Oh well. Don't see any keepers around. There might be a keeper inside of Korra's den. None to be found. Alright, so let's check the passage between Presidium and Korra's den. I think that's gonna have one keeper in the hallway over there. Aw, poor little Quarian. The Keeper scan has been uploaded. Yay! Alright, so this is gonna take me to Presidium. And this takes me outside over here. Okay, so we have the wards out of the way. Where's the fast travel thing? It's probably gonna be right next to the medical facility. Save the game just in case. Huh. Yeah, Korra's den, markets, yeah, already been through all of that. So I think Presidium locations would be a good start now. And I think we're gonna go for Citadel Tower first, because technically speaking, the embassies, financial district, concert chambers, all of those are kind of unified locations, while Citadel Tower, not really. It feels kind of separated from the entirety of the place. And first let me check the lower part. If there are not any keepers, maybe some mission objectives. That would be great. I'm always up for some mission objectives. Or side quests. No, it seems like this is the elevator, so we can go all the way back up now. And Financial District also is gonna have the last shop that we're gonna visit. Well, second to last shop, because there's still one more in Vermeer. And we're gonna have to be rather fast about buying stuff from the guy from the shop in Vermeer, because if we're gonna do it badly, we're gonna totally forget about him and we are not gonna get possibly the very last grenade upgrade. This is where Admiral Kahoku would stand, but he's not here anymore. He's not with us anymore. I see a keeper on the other side. Right, that's another scan. We're gonna get all the money back from, like, but just by scanning the keepers, we're gonna get all the money back from the shopping, or at least I believe so. We currently have wasted over 300,000 because I have decided to get an armor for Garrus, and I also got another license available. Okay, I see keeper number 4. Right, I think we may manage to make a full circle around the Citadel Tower. So I think it would be a good idea to now travel to the embassies, and from embassies basically explore the entire area in search for a keeper. And after I'm gonna search all the keepers, I'm gonna do the quest that's connected with that. There's a Volus waiting for us in the C-Sec section, but I would rather get all the keepers scanned, then ask what is going on. Because that way, we are gonna get the most money, the most experience. And maybe we'll be able to also talk with Anderson and Udina for one of the few last times. Another keeper scan complete. We even might be able to level up from this. In which word might is not even lightly, it's not even lightly used. It's actually very accurate. Because every single keeper that I'm scanning gives me 1200.6 experience. And we are currently... yeah, we just need 62k. Which maybe never mind. Maybe I'm just gonna need a little bit more than that. Maybe I'm mistaken. Another keeper in collection. Hey, there we go. Udina and Anderson. Best friends forever. Mm-hmm.
I saw your Ferris report. If we had known anything about the Thorian, Exogeny would never have been given the permits to start a colony there.
Thank God the colony survived. We can't afford to have too many failures out in the Traverse. It's one of our major expansion regions.
You don't give a damn about the colonists. It's all just politics to you, isn't it?
We can't all be the hero who charges in to save the day, Commander. But we each serve humanity in our own way. You can't escape interstellar politics. It's part of the big picture, and sometimes it isn't pretty.
It isn't pretty,
Just
that's
ignore
true.
him, Shepard. The ambassador's a little bitter sometimes. Comes with the job.
Yeah, he's always bitter. He's so bitter. He's almost willing to shoot me. Oops. Well, honestly, I cannot be spoiled, but I am not gonna. It's nothing that's gonna happen anytime in the future, so don't worry. But me personally, I just outside thing to say. I cannot be spoiled about this game in this series because I can be reminded of the things that are happening, but at this point I just cannot be spoiled anymore. Is that yeah, that's more in that direction. That's based. For a second I thought it's a codex entry. So I was like, hey, what the heck is that? Scan. It's an elevator, isn't it? Yeah, that's an elevator. We are not going for the elevator. Please don't disturb the keepers. Yeah, and I think this is the...
Please do not disturb the keepers.
Yeah, I have scanned that keeper away in the past. I'm not sure. Maybe it was by accident. But it was like way earlier. I have just scanned that keeper and I received, of course, less money and less experience. But it is what it is. You get some, you lose some. I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna complain too much about that. Ah, there he goes. Alright, now it's time to lose even more money. Because we have the importer shopkeeper over here. I'm gonna actually save the game. Just in case if I'm gonna step into elevators so the game doesn't crash. Because if there's one thing that I have noticed is that this game loves to crash on elevators.
They built a lake on a space station.
Human Commander, it is pleasing to see you again. This one has received some outstanding new items since it last saw the other.
Oh boy.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Alright, let's start with non-human armors. Can we get a Colossus? Krogan! Oh my god, that's a Colossus for Rex. That is Colossus 10 for Rex, right there. And it cost me almost $1 million, but it's worth it. Colossus 10 armors are probably one of the rarest armors in the game that you can get. Therefore, I'm gonna buy it. And I don't care. There we go. Light armor for Quarian, Colossus 8. Naturally, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna be poor. Oh well, but that means Tally. I really wish that Logic RS tool had a slightly better tech cooldown. It's currently good, but the tech cooldown actually matters to me. Okay, so Colossus. It's got only ever so slightly worse tech and biotic protection, but it's only by 2 points. Everything else is way higher. Yes. And look at that. Look at Tally. She's looking fantastic in that armor. Absolutely freaking fantastic. It's gonna turn out that everybody's gonna get a good armor besides me. I mean, sure, Predator armor is good,
Oh, this one is
But-
pleased to do so, human.
Colossus,
You will
man.
not be disappointed.
Colossus. Okay, let's see. Survivor 10. It's medium armor human. Okay, there goes grenade upgrade. Gonna buy that.
Commander,
Commander. Upgrades. Scram, that's a tenner. Scram rails are gonna just drop automatically by themselves. There's no point of buying them. Like, sincerely, there's just no point of buying them because they're gonna start dropping like on their own. Well, all I can say, it was a successful shopping spree. Not necessarily for my benefit, but for benefit of the rest of the team. There we go. Another keeper scanned. That's gonna get me on the other side. And another keeper right in front of me.
Welcome back.
Hey, Skulldog, tier 1 for 31 months, and... music. Oh boy, that's actually a lot of XP. I never have heard that jingle. Anyway, Skulldog, 31 months and 31 month of streak. Thank you very much, appreciate it. That's a long time, and I guess the game was like, hey, that jingle is specifically for you, my sir. Alright, so now that we have all the keepers, I'm gonna save the game. And we're gonna go to C6 so we can complete the quest. How much experience? Not really a lot. I only need like 32k experience. Which, technically speaking, I can get that after completing the quest. If scanning all the keepers is not going to just kind of skip it. Because if it will, then whatever. Mission is a mission. You learn, you live, you learn. No, that would be, I'm opening the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy. That's a shopkeeper. All right. Jellied.
Hey there. Oh, you're not CSEC, are you? Did you want something?
Yeah, I've heard your conversation like several times as I passed through the galaxy and back to the Citadel.
What were you trying to explain to the officer before?
My colleague is trying to kill me, and I thought we were friends.
That is a serious claim.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He's changed. He won't talk to me at work anymore, and he started following me. Yesterday, he followed me all the way home, just waiting for a chance. I don't care what anyone thinks. He wants me gone. I know it.
Alright, so how can I help you then?
Is there something I can do? Talk to your friend, maybe?
Would you? That's all I want. Someone to talk to him. Tell him to leave me alone. He thinks he can just push me around, but you'll show him, won't you?
Just tell me where he is and I'll go find him.
Oh, right. Well, he wanted to meet with me down in the wards near the markets. He said he just wanted to talk, but I know better. His name's Shorban. He's a Solarian. You shouldn't have any trouble. He's just a scientist.
Shorban? Isn't that the Solarian who asked us to scan the Keepers?
The Keepers? Well, even more reason to go after him. That's against regulations.
I love that little camera zoom that is over there.
I better look into this right away. Find out what he's up to.
Anything's possible with Shorban these days. Well, good luck.
I might need it. In the markets near the wards. Let me guess, I'm gonna get experience again for this. Yep, I just got experience again for Helena Black Terminal. So you can basically kind of cheese this game, at least early levels, with this terminal. At least it feels that way. Some things that are never gonna be fixed. Near the markets. Okay, I'm simply gonna go for the markets themselves. Chorbin. If he's not gonna be down below... Oh yeah, he is down below, because I can see the exclamation mark. Oh, he actually brought some cavalry to all of this. Interesting.
Commander, I wasn't expecting to see you again. Is there something you want?
Shipper Commander.
You can start by telling me the truth, Shorbin.
I'm not sure what you're referring to. My experiments are...
Your lies are catching up with you. We spoke with your friend, Jalid.
You spoke with Jalid? Then you know about the data?
No, but you're gonna tell me. Everything.
You boys can go. Looks like my plans have changed. It's not as bad as you think, Commander. Jalid and I just got a little over our heads.
Keep talking.
The company we work for developed an experimental procedure for use in medical scanners. Jalid and I saw even more potential, so we stole the plans and secretly developed a tool to scan the Keepers. Can you imagine? A tool that can actually get readings from the Keepers?
What's so special about that?
The Keepers are almost impossible to scan, and you can't capture them or get samples. They just self-destruct. After centuries here, we still don't know anything about them. Don't you see? We were the first to scan them, ever. You've seen it yourself, Commander. You know we can do it.
And Jalid?
Why are you trying to kill your partner?
I'm not trying to kill him. Jalid's job was to disseminate our initial findings. But he decided to keep the data for himself. Maybe to sell it. I don't know.
So you're just trying to get back what Jalid already stole?
We lost our heads. We just couldn't let an opportunity like this pass us by. Commander, if you'll just continue gathering data for me, imagine what we might learn. And you'll stand to make a bit of a profit yourself, remember?
I already gained all the profit from this.
I'm not breaking regulations for you or your research. Return what you stole or I'll have you arrested.
All right. You don't need to ask twice. Well then, no more scanning. I promise. Of course, Jalid still has the initial data, and I doubt he's planning to return it.
I'll deal with Jalid.
So long, Commander.
It's only a progress. Because, technically speaking, this quest, you can complete this quest in any way that you want, and you still will be able to scan the Keepers. Let me return to CSEC. Because Jalid is at CSEC. And then we'll be able to safely return to the Normandy and basically wrap up the exploration and basically finalize the second to last visit at the Citadel. Because after Asteroid, we don't have to return to Citadel whatsoever.
Hello again. Did you have any luck finding Shorbin?
I found out you've been lying to me, Jalid.
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
What about the data? You did not mention that before.
He told you? I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I was afraid Shorbin would kill me to get the data, so well, I was hoping you'd take care of him.
I can't let this continue any further. I'm reporting what you did.
But I can't. What will happen to the data when I'm gone? Who will carry on our research?
It's a shame, but you should have considered the consequences before you acted.
But this data could be used to unravel all the secrets of the Keepers. Think what we could learn about the Citadel.
Tell me more about this data.
Well, it's still very preliminary, but our initial scans suggest the Keepers are as old as the Citadel itself. We might learn how the Citadel was built, or why the Keepers always rearrange things. The possibilities are limitless.
Exactly. Then do it legally. Paragon option.
If it's that important, then take it back to the people it belongs to.
I suppose I should. All right, I'll take it back and continue work on it there. Thank you for not turning me in. I'll make the most of this second chance, I promise you.
Have a nice day, Jalid.
Commander? Would you be interested in helping me study the Keepers?
What do you need me to do?
Just take this scanner. Every time you see a Keeper, scan it. Whenever you get a unique scan, I'll reimburse you. That's it. Good luck, and so long.
But that has been already complete. Because we have already scanned all the Keepers in the area. And we are 20k short from the next level. But I also believe that at this point it doesn't matter. Quest is technically complete. We got our cash money. We got our reward. The only thing that we really need to do is just return to the Normandy and check the vendor in the Normandy if he has anything new. If he has, great. If he doesn't, whatever.
Admiral Kahoku, a respected member of the Alliance military, has passed away. The veteran soldier who won the love of his troops during conflict with the Batarians died of natural causes. Kahoku is survived by his wife and 3 children, who are planning a small private memorial service.
As they should. But yeah, Citadel is pretty much explored. I even can show you guys that there's no way you can scan the Keeper once again. Yep. It is basically done.
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
End of one duty, entering the another. Right, like I said, elevators are kind of a traps when it comes to this game. On the plus side, after doing this exploration, we'll be able to basically not worry about the Citadel anymore. Basically, after a certain thing that's gonna happen in the game, we will simply just go from point A to point B. In a matter of fact, let me change the armors. Liara, Tali, Rex. Yeah, Rex can get a better armor than this. I kinda wanna keep it because he looks ridiculous. But no, Colossus 10. Hell yeah. That's my boy right there. That's my boy. You're gonna get Solaris MP8. That is my decision. Garrus Locker. Garrus also gonna get a different armor. Not an Explorer. Not oh, Mantis. Mantis 9, but it's a light armor, but it's still better. Already better. Already nice. Don't I have the Predator M? Yes, and it is even better. There we go. Now I can apply something different for you. Well, maybe let's start with the medical exoskeleton for a cooldown reduction. And let me see if I can get the kinetic buffer. It's kinetic exoskeleton. Kinetic buffer 4. It's gonna have to do. And the Rex, I need to give him probably a better rifle. The shield. Do I have kinetic buffer? Nope, not anymore. I need to get kinetic buffers somehow, or something that is close enough to kinetic buffer.
Looking for supplies?
That I do.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
And let's see what you got. You got Sokolov 10, Avenger, Turian Armor, Colossus 10, which is This is not fair. Everybody get Colossus, but only I don't get the Colossus armor. I'm gonna cry myself to bed right now. Omni tool, that's Nexus. I don't even know how to compare that. What's Nexus? Ooh. Ooh, that actually has a really good cooldown, so I'm gonna buy that. Scorpion, Kessler, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put it like this. I know that I have said all that time that I don't like buying items from the shop, but there are certain items in this game that are so freakishly rare that I'm better off just buying them rather than grinding them, especially when it comes to single playthrough situations. I'm gonna be honest. The Colossus 10 is gonna be better. Yeah, it might be a light armor, it might not really looking good on Garrus, but in the end, this is gonna be better for him. I'm just saying. Alright. Let's save the game so I don't lose all the items that I have bought. And let's go to the galactic map. But we're gonna continue that on the next episode, because ladies and gentlemen, people of Twitch, we're gonna continue the stream. But people of YouTube, this is the end of this episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, consider subscribing, ring the bell, stop it, like, leave a comment, all that good stuff. All the links for my mod list, as well as the links for my socials, can be found in the description below and the pinned comment down below. Thank you guys once again, and I'll see you guys on the next one.